Welcome guys, welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today we're going to do a TA of JASMY. 65% gains from a previous TA on JASMY. Guys, if you're not making money on this market, I have no idea what you're doing, and this was even with spot trading, not futures. A lot of people are asking me why are you not using futures? Because you can still gain great gains if you have a proper TA setup. So join our free Discord server, guys. Consider to subscribe to the channel. That way you are ahead of other traders and investors. You know actually what you are doing instead of just gambling your money, guys. Just always remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not offering any financial advice. Always do your own due diligence or you might get yourself wrecked. And guys, if you have not watched my TA from a week ago, let me just show you. This was a TA2, a second TA of JASMY, because I was still following the TA. Just let me show you what I was talking about. Just listen to this. So we have to break this, break the resistance right there. And remember the 21, 30 and 50 SMA. We also have to break these kind of SMAs, right? But we have to break this resistance levels at the price levels 0.027. all right, once we break that, we have to hit it. Alright guys, this was just a few seconds of the TA video. If you have not watched that, in the right corner there will be a playlist. You guys can check it out. The question are now, where are we ahead now, right? Where are we moving at? Well guys, let's break it down and analyze. Before we start with the TA of JASMY, a big shout out to our today's sponsor, MEXC Global Exchange. They are number 19 in coin market cap with almost 1 billion in trading volume. They have more than 1 million visitors every day on their platform. They remind me of the early Binance days. They have derivative, spot and future trading. And the best of all, guys, there's no KYC. And they just got licensed in the United States of America as well, guys. It takes 5 minutes to open an account since you don't have to do KYC. Know your customer and without giving any information to the platform. You guys can check it out for free. There will be a link right down below with a 10% discount fee. So guys, just try it out and see if it's something for you. There will be a lot of token which is not in the other platform. If we look at the daily, this is exactly what we were anticipating, right? We needed the volume. As you guys remember, I made this. We needed a lot of volume. Look what happened. Beautiful. We got a lot of volume. We broke out as we anticipated in the daily chart. We consolidated because we did try to, again, high resistance area at the fib level at 0236, try to get over it, but we didn't manage to do it, right? So this is a key area, guys. As you see, I did point it out a week ago that this is a key area. We have to go above it. And lo and behold, look, it is right over here. It have a high resistance trying to go above it. Now, how do we go above this area, right? Simple, guys. We need volume. If we don't get enough volume, we will not break it, alright? So if the volume is going down and the price action goes up, that is usually a bad indication, alright? So if we do not get enough volume, then most likely we will hit the resistance yet again and then go back to the demand area, alright? But just remember, this is also correlated with Bitcoin. I will be back with this in a moment, guys. So if we look at the VPVR showing exactly the same thing as the fib levels, is telling us that this is a high resistance area as I was talking about a week ago. If we do not manage to go above this, guys, like I said just before, we will crash down to the demand zone. So we have to have the momentum if you want any uptrend continuation, guys. All right, at the moment, if we keep getting rejected at these areas, there's a higher probability that we will go down, guys. Now, I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm just trying to trade without any emotion because that's how we get money. All right, so we need a big volume and we need to break this resistance area. That's the only thing you need to understand in the daily chart. Once we are above this level, there will be a higher probability for uptrend continuation, and then we can use this previous resistance as a support instead, guys. Just understand this is a key area, so keep an eye on this. Let's take a look at our side. Our side telling us at the moment we are just above 50, right? That is a good thing. That means we're actually in an uptrend continuation now. Remember, we are still struggling, so I'd rather see it above it a bit more to later use the 50 as a support area, because usually when we are above 50, we are in uptrend continuation. When we are below 50, we are in downtrend continuation. So this is a perfect TA 101 that's showing us we are in uptrend continuation. I am not seeing any bearish or bullish divergence in the daily chart whatsoever. If you look at the RSI stock, we can actually see we are in an oversold area. Remember last time I was talking about we were with the oversold area, now we are overbought. Last time I was talking about we were in an oversold area, all right guys, and we had to come back to the, to the overbought area, which we are now. Does that mean we're going to crack down to the oversold area? No, not necessarily. As you guys see right over here in the previous RSI stock, we were about 2 to 3 weeks before we went down to the oversold area. So we can stay at the overbought area in the daily. That is a possibility. If you look at the MACD is just showing us that we are turning to a bullish momentum. So if we want to have a continuation for this uptrend, then we need volume, all right? And remember, once we had volume, as I was saying last week, the second resistance area will be at fib level 03882, which is a key fib level, all right? The price target will be around 0.0325, around this area. So keep an eye on this. Remember guys, this is still a micro gem, all right? So it is a lot of volatility at the moment. It doesn't take a lot of money inflow to move this market. Just be cautious, have stop loss, but there's a higher probability for the upside, but it is changing because we have a high resistance there. If we keep getting resistant, the probability and the trend will switch to bearish, guys. Be aware of that. But as always guys, if we do not include the Bitcoin price, we are not traders in the crypto space, we are gamblers. Remember, everything is correlated with Bitcoin in the cryptoverse, all right? So at the moment, we're still in an ascending channel, which is of course a bearish channel. And you guys can see that Bitcoin is struggling to go above it, all right? I'm not going to go to depth of the TA of Bitcoin. Just know that if Bitcoin crash down, say by Felicia, go to the demand zone, JASMY and all of other altcoins will follow Bitcoin's footstep, and they will even fall worse than Bitcoin. So be aware of that. If you look at the Bitcoin dominance, altcoin dominance, stablecoin, Ethereum dominance, we are seeing that Bitcoin dominance have been falling down as we anticipated if you've been following my channel, and have been hitting the second support, which is just consolidating right over here. So we do anticipate it break down. If it breaks down to the downside, all right, then that means that Ethereum and altcoins will rally. If you look at the market dominance, they will rally to the upside. That just means they're outperforming Bitcoin in percent, all right, in performance pretty much, not in price. So if we take a look at the fear and greed index, not much to tell. We still extreme fear. Remember guys, as a trader, we buy fear, we sell greed. We don't do the opposite, never do that. But we're in 24 in extreme fear. There's a lot of uncertainty with the market. There's a lot of thought about the EU regulation and all these kind of things. Something about Sweden's went into the EU parliament saying that they need to, ban Bitcoin mining or something like that. And that, of course, made uncertainty, and the market makers and the manipulators in the market, of course, played with these kind of narratives. But at the moment, we are in the extreme fear, and I always buy fear and sell greed. So altcoin season is, you guys know we have been in more than a Bitcoin season, but it is changing, guys. Just look at. Remember, I'm always saying before we see a lot of altcoins performing well, we're not an altcoin season. While a lot of influencers was, putting the narrative that we want altcoin season, but we are changing, guys. But we are not there yet. We're still natural. We're not in Bitcoin season, nor are we in altcoin season, pretty much. All right. So if you look at the top 15 performers over the last season or 90 days, we can see these are the last altcoins that performed pretty well, right? So that's still not a lot of altcoins. Usually in altcoin season, I mean, every single altcoin, even the meme coins, are just with the pictures just blowing up. And oh yeah, we see Rune have done pretty well. I actually did a TA on Rune. Go check it out, guys. Since you got to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed, so I recommend you to watch the next recommended video on the left corner, guys. So yeah, see you in the Discord server.